My dad's shooter died right after I confronted him at his halfway house. Years later, I found his letter and FK'd me up. My dad was a cop, and when I was 12, he was shot in the line of duty. He survived, but the bullet hit his spine, and he was paralyzed from the waist down. The guy who shot him was a gang member, and he got 20 years in prison. My dad was a good man, and he didn't let his injury stop him from being a great father. He was always there for me, and he taught me how to be a good person. When I was 18, I found out that the guy who shot my dad was being released from prison early. I was furious, and I wanted to make him pay for what he did. I tracked him down, and I found out that he was living in a halfway house. I went to the halfway house, and I confronted him. I told him that he ruined my dad's life, and that he deserved to rot in prison. He didn't say anything, and he just looked at me with sad eyes. I left, and I went home. A few days later, I got a call from the halfway house. They told me that the guy had died in his sleep. I felt a sense of relief, and I thought that justice had been served. A few years later, I was going through my dad's things, and I found a letter. It was from the guy who shot him. In the letter, he apologized for what he did, and he said that he was trying to turn his life around. He said that he was going to get a job, and that he was going to help other people who were in the same situation as him. I realized that I had been wrong about him. He wasn't a bad person, and he didn't deserve to die. I felt guilty for what I had done, and I wish that I could take it back.